Scoring is one of the most important jobs in cricket, and it's steeped in tradition. In the early days, runs were recorded by a notch being cut into a stick with a knife. That's why we have the term "a batter notched a century." Scorers in junior format Stage 1 won't need a stick and knife. They'll use a new look scorecard, and this video is a step-by-step guide on how to use it. Before the first ball is bowled, take the time to fill in the information about the game. This is standard stuff. Jot down the names of both teams, whose innings this sheet will detail, the names of both captains, the date, the start time, the ground where the game is being played, the team that won the toss, the temperature at the start of the game, the names of the home and away coaches, and don't forget to include the age and division. You'll then need to fill in the batting order, starting with the openers. Place the name of the batter who faces the first ball at the top of the order. Some scorers like to wait until the batter walks out before writing their name, just in case the coach decides to change the order. Okay, you'll now need to fill in the bowlers' names in the order that they bowl. If you aren't sure of who's been handed the ball during the match, simply call out to the umpire for confirmation. And don't be frightened to yell out, "Bowler's name?" It's as much a part of cricket as a bowler screaming, "How's that?" When the batter faces a ball but doesn't score a run, you still need to note it. We do this to have a record of how many balls have been bowled in the over and how many deliveries the batter has faced. To note the delivery, you simply place a dot in two boxes, the batters and the bowlers. The batter has hit the ball and is sprinting down towards the other end of the pitch. Each time the batter runs the length of the pitch equals 1 run. If they run down and back without getting out, it's 2 runs. Your job is to record the number of runs that are scored in 3 boxes: the batters, the bowlers, and in the progressive score box. Hitting the ball isn't the only way runs are scored in cricket. This might include when the bowler bowls an illegal ball and the umpire signals a no ball or wide. Another way runs are added to the score when a batter doesn't hit the ball with his bat is through byes and leg byes. Byes occur when the ball goes past the wicket-keeper and the batter runs. Leg byes are scored after the ball hits some part of the batter's body and they run. You'll need to include byes and leg byes in the total score, and you'll also need to note them in the scorebook. When a bowler is no-balled, place an O in the batter's box, the bowler's box, the progressive total box, and the relevant extras total box. When the bowler bowls a wide, place a W in the batter's box, the bowler's box, the progressive total box, and the relevant extras total box. When a bowler has bowled a bye, place a B in the batter's box, the bowler's box, the progressive total box, and the relevant extras total box. When a bowler bowls a single leg bye, place an LB in the batter's box, the bowler's box, the progressive total box, and the relevant extras total box. If they score 2 leg byes, mark it as 2LB. When a bowler in Stage 1 takes a wicket, you mark their achievement by simply jotting down the letter X in the bowler's and batter's box. But the job is only half done because you also need to fill in the batter's out box and the bowler's wicket box. This appears under the line that notes such things as the overs and maidens. Associations who have adopted the Stage 1 junior formats have the option to provide a consequence for the loss of wicket. The scorebook provides a 4-run consequence per dismissal. So, if 15 wickets were taken, the consequence would be 4 times 15, which equals 60 runs. The purpose of this is to ensure a batter values their wicket despite the unlimited dismissal rule that is in place for that stage. If your game is played under this rule, you'll need to do the following. At the end of your team's bowling innings, calculate the number of wickets that were taken. You should be able to do this by referring to the progressive wickets box on the opposing team's scorecard. You then enter the number of wickets taken in the total wickets taken from your team's bowling inning box that is located on the bottom right-hand side of your team's batting scorecard. You add this figure times 4 to the total score in conjunction with the runs scored off the bat, byes, leg byes, wides and no balls to calculate the total score for the innings. You'll notice in a game, an umpire makes a lot of different signals during a match. They're quite easy to understand. This is the signal for a wide. This is for a no ball. The umpire will do this to indicate a bye. This indicates a leg bye. This is the signal for a 4. The umpire will signal a 6 by doing this. This is the signal for a dead ball. An umpire will signal a short run this way. The umpire will signal a batter is out like this. When the over is completed, you need to tally how many runs were scored off the bowler and fill in the detail. Once that's done, complete the progressive over total box. You'll need to repeat this at the end of each over throughout the game. Something else you'll need to be mindful of is when a batter is nearing the end of his or her innings. Let the coach know when the batter has 3 balls left before they must retire so he can prepare the next batter to go out. After the batter has faced their 17 balls, you'll need to add up the number of runs they scored and make sure you include the total number of times they were dismissed. Finally, please make sure you enter your scorecard into MyCricket.